Hi, this is Anime Short and Sweet. Today we will be covering the anime, Tokyo Revengers. The story begins by introducing the main character, Takemichi Hanagaki, a 26-year-old man who is struggling with his life. He learns from the news that the Tokyo Manji gang was responsible for the sad deaths of Hinata Tachibana, his middle school girlfriend, and her younger brother, Naoto. We then see him stacking shelves at his boring job where he's doing it wrong and being told off. He is then confronted by a group of children when walking home who key a man's car and run off, leaving it to look like Takemichi did it. He is waiting for the train to go home but is pushed on the tracks whilst contemplating still being a virgin and only ever having a middle school girlfriend. As he is about to die, all he can think about is his middle school and how happy he was with Hinata and being popular with his friends. Shortly after, we see him on a train once more, this time much younger and with blonde hair. When a group of teenagers urge him to get off the train, he obeys. Turns out they are his best friends from middle school. From left to right we see Akun the leader, followed by Takuya, Makoto, and Yamagishi. As they're heading to get food, Takemichi finds a mirror and sees how lame he looks from middle school and freaks out because it's when he thought he peaked in life. After traveling back in time by 12 years and seeing his life flash before his eyes, he discovers his old phone with the date July 4, 2005. Takemichi has a cousin called Masaru who is the leader of the Shibuya 3rd middle school gang, so they have protection if any third year messes with them if they name drop Masaru. The group all decide to go pick a fight with the second years at that school because they think they are wusses over there. Everyone wanted Takemichi to battle because he used to be a hothead who enjoyed fighting, but now that he has returned from the future, he is extremely apprehensive about doing so. A group of teenagers approaches them, but they are truly third year students rather than second years. Takemichi remembers a time when these individuals beat up his friends. It turns out that Masaru wasn't the third year's boss, rather, he was just bragging and trying to impress. We see them all bloodied and battered later that evening after falling victim to the Tokyo Manji group once again. In the past, when Takemichi was in middle school, this is why he left the city, because the gang would cause him trouble, make them fight and treat him and his friends like trash. Takemichi interprets this as a message to alter his course and save Hinata. He goes to an apartment complex to look for Hinata so they can meet up again as they are all making their way home. She notices that he has been fighting and worries about him. He sobs because he is relieved that she is still living, then leaves to go home. Takemichi goes to a park and rests on a swing in an effort to have a sentimental moment, but some teenagers are picking on a young child there. He tells them to flee or he'll kill them while punching one of them and breaking a glass. He offers the youngster some advice on avoiding bullying, and it turns out that he is Naoto Tachibana, the younger sibling of Hinata who also passed away in the future. They become close because of Hinata, and Takemichi asks Naoto to look after his sister because he recently realized how much he adores her. He outlines to Naoto how on this very day in 2017, he fell onto train tracks and traveled back in time 12 years, and describes how Hinata and Naoto will both pass away on July 1, 2017, and urges him not to forget this date in order to save his sister in the future. He comes to the realization that he no longer wants to wallow in self-pity and instead wants to live his life independently while also aiding in Hinata's rescue. He then wakes up back in 2017 again. Turns out he survived the train track incident and wonders if 2005 was a dream. He is approached by a strange guy who introduces himself as Naoto and says Takemichi saved his life this time by traveling through time and altering the year 2017 as he knows it. Naoto became a police officer to protect Hinata in this timeline. However, failed still, and she died even though he did everything he could. Naoto believes that he is the only one who can save Hinata. Thanks for watching Anime Short and Sweet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel. See you next time.